Hey, welcome, guys. Welcome to week number 3 on Build a Software Business in 2017. I just want to make sure that everyone can see the mind map and hear me okay. If you can, just pop off something there in the chat to let me know that you are alive and well out there in webinar land. Sean says hello. Hey, Sean. Thanks for taking time out of your day. Ian is fired up and ready to go. Philip, yes, okay. I'm going to fire off one more reminder email just for those that missed it. Loud and clear. Okay, guys, I don't want to hang you up. I know that your time is valuable. I don't want to burn your time, so let's drop right into it. I'm going to put the mind map in the right hand sidebar and get this party started here. Just give me one more second. Get my offers right. Okay, let's jump right in.
All right, I want to welcome you to the Software Builder Pro. I want to thank you for signing up. I think you're going to enjoy the webinar today. This is your personal profit building machine. This is what we call it, the Software Builder Pro. I'm going to just show you in this presentation how you can build some software really easy. You don't have to know code. You don't have to do anything, know anything special, really. It's pretty simple. So I'm excited to bring you this information. Before we get started, just make sure I'm not just talking to myself. Some housekeeping issues. If you could just put a 1 in the chat box just to let me know that you can hear me okay and that you can see my screen. So if you can do that for me, I'm just kind of, my assistant Sarah is going to be taking over the chat box. If you get some responses from her and it says it's from me, in all likelihood they're from Sarah because she's doing that while I'm presenting. All right, so looks like we're okay. Getting the green light to continue. So all right, thanks again for joining us today. First of all, I want to get into who this is for, okay? Just to make sure you're in the right spot here. Now, this presentation here is for online marketing product creators, first of all. I mean, we're going to talk about how you can create some really simple software products that you can market to, a variety of people out there in all different niches and everything and make money, all right? We're going to talk this is basically for affiliate marketers. If you're somebody that is already in the business and already markets products and maybe you promote to your email list, you can use these software pieces as excellent bonuses, okay? Now, if you already own a list, you already have an email list and you promote products and you know how to build a list, this is perfect for you. Okay, and for offline marketers, if you offer services to local businesses, this is a perfect webinar for you. Okay, so pretty much anybody who wants to make money on the internet will have a good time today, okay, because I want to bring this presentation to you. I want to try to go as quick as possible, but yet I have a lot of information to bring to the table, okay? Now, what are you going to learn? Well, you're going to learn how to build some simple software dashboards that will make you money over and over again without knowing any code. Now, I'm going to show you some case studies that I've done that do exactly that. And just to let you know, I'm not the most techie person in the world. I mean, I could set up a website now. It took a lot of practice just for me to learn some WordPress and set up a website and do that kind of stuff, but I'm not a techie person. So if you're scared of technical language and stuff like that, don't even worry about it. And we're going to talk about where to get software ideas every single month, so that's perfect, and also where to sell your software products, okay? So also how you can replicate, this is the most important one, how you can replicate my business using our simple software building tools. So I definitely want to show that to you. And if you stay to the very end, we have a gift for you. So we'll let you know where to get that gift just hanging out with us and watching this presentation. Okay? So are you ready for this? Go ahead and put a 1 in the chat box if you are ready. Okay? I'm seeing a 1. Yes, we're ready. Let's rock and roll. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure we keep your interest here. Make sure you turn off all of these distractions, your Facebook, maybe put your phone on vibrate or just turn it off. We're going to have a quick presentation here, but I don't want you to be distracted. So just make sure you do that kind of stuff. Before we get started, you may not know who I am, okay? And I don't really know who you are yet, but it's important that you get to know a little bit about me before you invest your time in understanding why you want to sit here and listen to me for a few minutes, okay? I've been an online marketer, a product creator for over 7 years. I've sold hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of digital products. Now, I put this screenshot on the screen here not to just brag or anything, but I mean, I'm not one of these guys that's out there making hundreds of millions of dollars or millions of dollars for that matter. I mean, I've made a pretty good living over the past 7 years just selling digital info products. And this is just my Warrior Plus account. I have a JVZoo account, a ClickBank account, a couple other affiliate programs that I promote, but I've done over $500,000 in digital sales. That's my picture there. This is my profile on Warrior Plus. So you can see I've sold over 49,000 products. Okay, I'm not sure why I don't have a full 5-star review on Warrior Plus, but it's pretty darn good. Got a lot of followers and a pretty decent following there. In 2005, I was voted as one of the top 3 vendors on Warrior Plus. So these are some of my colleagues around me that this was the initial voting. I believe I went down to the final 3. I didn't win, but I made it down to the final 3, which was pretty cool. And Warrior Plus is a huge affiliate platform. It has a lot of people that do products, and I was there at the top. So you're in good hands when you listen to what I have to say. Most importantly, I'm just a regular family guy, loves his family, sports, and of course, USC football. That's a picture of me, my family, my daughter, my son, and my wife right there at the Rose Bowl, watching our Trojans kick some butt. So I'm just a regular guy. I'm not some, fancy guy. But the most important thing is that I'm somebody that just works from home, that sells products online, and that's what I want to show you and share with you today. Okay? So let's get back to what you're going to learn. How to build simple software dashboards that make you money over and over again. I made this promise to you earlier, and I'm going to make some sense of all that right now. Here's a case study that I did. This is a simple software dashboard right here, okay? And what I did is I grabbed some private label rights. I grabbed private label rights to a video series. And this video series just kind of taught people some technical aspects of online marketing. Well, I went through it, didn't really like the voiceover and the videos that were made, so I redid them. Okay, they came with full-on transcripts and everything, so I redid the videos. I put them in a software dashboard. You can see here that the front end sold $245. It made $1,481. I made a second version, which was the OTO here. That sold $198, so 67% conversion rate of people that bought the front end, and then they took, it's almost, pretty good ratio there of people that took the OTO, and that added an additional $1,129. And then I added on just a random product that I had for the third OTO, and added an additional $973. So this product right here was $3,590 and 7 hours worth of work. Now the work involved was mostly just redoing the videos. A lot of times you don't even have to redo some good PLR videos, but I did because I like to make PLR just my own, with my own voice and everything, okay? So that was one. Here's another case study. Again, look at the dashboard. This is just a simple dashboard. It has some buttons on it. When you press these buttons, videos play, okay? Again, I grabbed some private label rights, just added my own flavor to the videos, and went ahead and, these are more for an offline marketing crowd or offline marketing consultants so that they can resell this to local businesses. And you can see this one did 599 sales and $7,252 just on the front end. Again, I did the same thing. I made an OTO, converted at 36%, an additional $6,000. So just that's 13 grand right there. And then I put a video and flyer pack together, did additional 1,800. So altogether, this product's funnel made 15,193. Now, this was only 5 hours worth of work. I like to keep track of how much time I spend when creating my product. So for 5 hours worth of work, I put this out there and it made 15 grand. Pretty good, right? How many of you on this webinar right now would like to spend 5 hours and make 15 grand? Put a 2 in the chat box. All right, I see a couple 2s. Right? I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, that's what we're in this business for, to spend the least amount of time, but yet have the most amount of profit. Okay? So, pretty cool. These are these dashboards that I'm talking about that I don't have to code. I don't know any programming language, nothing like that. So, why are these software dashboards so great? Well, this is one feature of the software dashboards that I include, which is a registration key. So when my customers give these products away, the user that downloads them will have to get a registration key. Now, where are they going to get the registration key? Well, they're going to get it from whoever is selling the product, right? You set that up. You set up the registration key to whatever key that you want. And when the user clicks this button right here, it says don't have a key, it goes straight to an email opt-in form. Now, they have to actually put their email in there to get their registration code sent to their email inbox, right? You see how that works? Most customers don't want to give away their email just to download stuff anymore, but they will give you their email if they know they're registering a piece of software and they're going to get a registration code sent to their email so that they can get this information, right? So very cool. That is a real big feature that we've included in these software dashboards. Pretty cool, right? I also want to tell you about this aspect of, we're just adding an additional stream of income here, which is the online marketing tutorials master resale rights. When you can offer master resale rights to something, which means you're selling your customer the ability to then resell the product, that is an additional stream of income. Now, how does that work? How can you sell something with master resale rights? And this made an additional $973 here just by simply just clicking a button. I swear to you, it took me about 2 seconds to click a button and add this additional income stream here. How do we do it? Well, our software dashboards include a branding tool. Now, in order to create a branding tool, it basically takes you a click of a button, and then you can include an additional little software application that will allow your users to change out the video codes, change the product title, edit the registration settings, everything that you would like to have as your own product. You're able to do that, and it's at the click of a button. So 973 extra bucks just for clicking a button. Okay? Pretty cool, right? How would you guys like to learn how to do that? Put a 2 in the chat box for me. All right? I'm going to keep asking questions because I like to keep this interactive. But more importantly, I want to make sure you're paying attention because this is some important stuff that I've already covered. All right, let's move on to point number 2, where to get software ideas every single month. This is a website that I frequent every single month. Those private label rights videos that I was talking about, I probably picked them up from this, okay, from this website. This is Resell Rights Weekly. I go here, this is, a site that I just kind of go through, and looking inside this site, I found 2 video, basically master resell right programs here. This one right here is the front end. I believe this is just the report. This comes with the downloadable video upgrade right here. And these are part of my membership. So I already have a product that I can grab, Drop Shipping 101, and I can go ahead and add that and create a sellable dashboard software product and do the same exact funnel that I've done in the past. Pretty cool, right? I mean, really simple to get new ideas every month. They're basically feeding me a lifetime of products. This is back in Warrior Plus. I wanted to include this because I did a search in Warrior Plus for private label rights. Okay, so it's searching all the affiliate offers. It was showing 100 pages or 100 listings of 887 result pages. Okay, so just think about that for a little bit. I mean, there's 887 potential private label right products in Warrior Plus. So there's products all over the place. The ideas you don't have to worry about. They're already out there. Just package them up, put them in a software, sell the software, build an email list, and you'll sell those products to them over and over again. All right, so we've covered the first two. Now, where to sell your software products? Well, where do I sell my products? I've sold my products on the Warrior Forum. If you're not familiar with the Warrior Forum, it's still a really good place to sell products. You just basically create a listing, put a buy button on there, put your sales page together, and you can sell on the Warrior Forum. I believe they charge you maybe $20 or $40 to list your product, but it's instant traffic. All right. We also have Warrior Plus. That's where I showed you where I was the 2015. I was a top 3 vendor at Warrior Plus. There are so many affiliates in there waiting to see products that they can promote. Warrior Plus is a great place to sell your products. JVZoo, all right, if you're familiar with JVZoo, I also have made thousands of dollars on JVZoo selling products, promoting products. It's a great platform, all right. Zaxa is another one. eBay is another place to sell software. On your website, you can sell software. You can use paid traffic like Google AdWords and Facebook and Instagram. It's just so easy. The hardest part is just getting the product created, all right, and then putting your sales page together. Finding a place to sell it is so stinking simple. There's so many options for you. Matter of fact, you should put your product on all of these places. All right, pretty simple. Now we're at step number 4. How you can replicate my business using our simple software building tools. Now we're at the meat of this webinar. Okay, are you with me so far? Are you ready to find out how you can replicate my system exactly? Put a 3 in the chat box this time. All right, I'm seeing a couple. Yes, yes, yes. All right, cool. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty here in this webinar. The traditional ways to build software in the past were that you needed an idea. Well, we've already covered that. We've already covered where all your ideas can come from. Typically, you would need a programmer. Now, there's a whole bunch of different aspects to finding a programmer, right? Like, how much are you going to pay? Well, how much would you pay to have somebody build you a software dashboard?
Hey guys, back again live. Sorry about that. Video out on Vimeo. So it's on Vimeo. I didn't know there was a problem with that. It's worked so far, but apparently there's an issue with the way that that's streaming to you. So I don't want to, keep beating a dead horse. So I'm just going to reschedule. I hate to do that, but I want you to get the full thing. Now, this is a pitch webinar. You've already got the product, so it's not a big deal. But what I want you to get is how he builds. He's going to go over how he builds products and his sources and getting ideas, that sort of thing. That's why I'm sharing this with you, because it's a really great webinar on how he creates, his really 6-figure business. So rescheduling. So what's a good option for you guys to reschedule? I can make it. Look at my schedule here. I can make it tomorrow or Friday or next week before the last webinar on Wednesday. So you let me know in the chat what day you'd like, and I'll reschedule it. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. LA time. Friday, 3 p.m. LA time, or next Monday or Tuesday. So I put the poll up, but I'd rather just have you type it out in the chat. And I'll just put the video out on my regular source. I tried Vimeo, and apparently it's not liking it. So Sean says tomorrow, so we have 1 vote for tomorrow, 3 p.m. LA time. Okay, Philip, anytime. All righty, so anytime. So that means tomorrow at 3. That's 2 votes for tomorrow at 3. Ian says tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow at 3 p.m. So that's 3. So tomorrow at 3, good? All right. I apologize for the technical hang-up, but we'll get this sorted. And I'll fire out a new, I'll put this in an email and send this out to the group. And make sure you look for it. It'll be the new schedule. It will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Let me just make sure that, in fact, my schedule is open tomorrow. I looked at it, but I really want to. Okay, so 26th. Yeah, tomorrow at 3 p.m. works fine LA time. So tomorrow, 3 p.m., and I'll send out a link. And unfortunately, you're going to have to register for the webinar because it's Okay, so Ian says the download offer is week 2. The mind map to me says grab your mind map below and make sure to download the mind map and week 3 bonus products. Oh, so you took a look at the zip file. Oh, gotcha. Okay, in the zip it's week 2. Okay, sorry about that. I'll change that up and put the right mind map in it. Thought I zipped it up and made sure that was week 3, but apparently I didn't. All right, so that will be fixed, and also your bonus products for tomorrow. And then our last week, we got tons of bonuses on the last week. So all your software products are going to be on week 4. All of your source code, the Dash Builder, and Easy Software Maker. So I'm going to go over those. I'm going to show you how that to use the source products. So the source code, it's just real simple. It's just importing the source into the software and creating your own rebrander and links or whatever you want to do. So tomorrow, week 3, 3 p.m. Sorry about the hassle. I do apologize. I hardly have one of these mess up, but yeah, it basically messed up today, and it wasn't even a Webinar Jam problem. It's a Vimeo problem. So I don't know what the deal is there. They're usually pretty good. All right, you'll get the email here shortly for tomorrow's Webby.